how big is the gap? African women's football and the world stage. Like you said, the World Cup is coming soon. Like I said, we have a lot of catching up to do.
It's not women football. You would say African football in general. The gap is very big. So when Europe and America started developing sports lab, high performance center, sports development facilities. Now, the foot lab thing that started in Benfica is already spreading all across the world, where players learn precision, perfect kick, accuracy from the age of 3, 4, 5, all of those things. And you see why clubs like Sporting Benfica and what's the other one? FC Porto could do within every transfer window, could do transaction between 250 million to 300 million euros or dollars or pounds, depending on what currency the deals are negotiated on. It's because they have analytics and data to prove these things. We are not there yet. We're still playing 50% power, 50% blood of God, or God's grace and blood of Jesus and all that. So we need to elevate to the level of the science of the game, analytics. There are people from Nigeria who go to school to study these things, but they cannot be deployed because our system have not done it. Let me give you a very vintage example. I made a proposal to every club, or just about every club in the MPFL, about engaging the digital space so that they can build traditional fan base on social media, because the fans that used to come to the stadium when I played football in the league, I don't know, are old. I went to Port Harcourt the other day and I was looking for my team, like my Sharp Arrows team, and I realized that they've gone to under 45. Under 45 is like the retirement place of football, and the people who used to play under 45 when I was in Port Harcourt was Dr. Adokia Mesiamaka and the rest of them. Those guys can't even move anymore. They're no longer playing football. And I was asking after them, and my friend Aggie was like, do you realize that these people are old now? They're like grandparents now. These people you're looking for, you can't find them anymore. And then it dawned on me that the traditional fans that used to go to stadium are not there. If you want to harvest new fans that will pay for your game and this, you go to digital space, because that's where they are. That's where Big Brother is investing followers. That's where the musicians, the TikTokers, the content creators, Facebook, that's where you go. I mean, we people used to be bragging about, oh, I have a radio, I'm a CEO of a radio station. You can't brag about that anymore, because what you're doing as a radio station owner, somebody's doing on Twitter space already. Somebody's doing on Instagram Live already. And sometimes when they put on their Instagram Live, they have more people viewing at that time, that moment. And Twitter space, what makes Twitter space even better is that it gives everybody a voice. And conversations are being held there that are way more important. But when you put this across to clubs, one of the things that I noticed was, in Europe, when you sign a contract with a club, you sign both other activities that you would do for the club, representation, brand representation, image rights, and all that. But do you know that Nigerian football contract is kind of like a fraud? When I say it's a fraud, it's players cheating the football clubs. Now, the reason why that is because these things are not properly done. There's no activation. So as a footballer, all you do is you just train, you go home, you eat and play cards with your mates, and then you wait for match days, and when you make the match list, you go for match. Now, players don't even feel obligated to follow their club social media handle. Players don't feel obligated to engage activities going on their club social media handle. Players don't feel obligated to, give messages to the fans, maybe like on Christmas Day, Salah Day, Workers Day, all of those tiny little things that you see. You don't see players playing in Nigerian league, for instance, doing all of that. And I don't talk about catching up, because if we zero in on women alone, football is about development, it's about policies, it's about structures, it's about infrastructure and all that, and then training of coaches. We don't have the coaches. Let's be very, very honest here.
Even on the male side as well.
On both sides.
Hello guys, I'm Dr. Jamal. I'm from Ethiopia. You're watching Legbete TV Radio. Please subscribe.
Hello, my name is Dr. Nigam. I am from Pakistan, and you are watching LBT TV Radio. Please subscribe.
Hi, my name is Abdullah Wali. I'm from Pakistan, the number one country in the world in cricket. You're watching Legbete Sports TV Radio. Please subscribe.
As bad as Randy Wardrum is, and I hate to combine the word Randy with women, where women, it doesn't rhyme well. Randy, women, no. But let's not play rhyme game now, and let's focus. As tactically deficient as Randy Wardrum is another Ralf Rangnick. It's not a coach. It's a technical person. It's a behind the scene person. But we brought him in because he's got the connect, the network to enable us play these big friendly matches. So when people say, oh, you should give the ex-players a chance, the Yukari Anunobi or the Florence Omagbemi or anybody, you know, who's played for Falcons before, who have a coaching certificate, the chance, the question I always ask them is, when you give these people this chance, we might not have the connection to play these big friendly matches. We'll go back to the days again where we'll be bullying Togo and Ghana and be feeling like we're champions. When we go to international stage, we're not good enough. Then we also do not have all this. There's one high performance center in Port Harcourt gathering dust, having civil servants there, using it as office, no real sports activities going on there. And so all of those things are part of the reason why we would always be backbenchers. When somebody say that, the other day I tweeted that Asia would win the World Cup before Africa, and people say, why am I saying that kind of rubbish? Why would I add there, would I say that the kind of talent we have? Football does not require talent. Football requires hard work. Football requires science, okay? Yeah. Proven science. Germans are not the most talented people, but they win competition because they have a science that can predict what would happen if you kick the ball in a certain way and in a certain style and at a certain pace. So what you now need to do is to put into a conditioning system. It's like the Avenger. Captain America is a human being that is being programmed to be a machine, right? So when you program these footballers in a certain kind of way, under a certain condition and in a certain environment, they perform at predictable level. Unfortunately, we bank on luck. Now, luck is something that easily runs out. You don't know when it's going to run out. And you cannot be precision perfect with luck, because you can come out in the morning and be lucky, and like Samson, in the afternoon your dreadlock have been cut off and you're not in control of that power anymore. And that's what happens with the African football system. Look at the South African team that bullied everybody, went on to the finals to go and win the African Cup of Nations, and they were bragging that they were all on my YouTube on our YouTube channel.
They were
bragging,
everywhere, actually,
making noise everywhere. Now look at the number of goals they are conceding. How do you define an African champion? It reminds me of Zaire in 1974. How do you define an African champion who goes from just winning? It's not too long ago, just winning the AFCON, also bragging of winning the Aisha Buhari Cup as if that's a tournament, like Arsenal bragging about winning the Emirates Cup. And now look at the kind of number of goals, outrageous goals that you're considering. But hey, it is what it is. We don't have what it takes to match up with that. Talent wise, we can't even overrun them. In terms of work rate, we can't even overrun them as well. And then they have all this efficiency, analytics, nutrition, conditioning, cryotherapy that we don't have. We still take our injuries to go and meet one Ijo man there in Ajegule to rub and then cut your leg, or one Aboki in Ijegu or Ejigbo that will suck black blood out of your ankle or your knee. That's where we are. When, over there is precise science that tells you this is what is wrong, this is the point where you should do this or do that. They can put screws on your face or your leg. Myself and Victor Osimhen have practical example, but that happened in Nigeria. Your career is practically over. I mean, even when it's over, you might not work properly anymore. But see, Victor Osimhen is playing football because it was in the right environment. So we need to get in tune with all of this. And at the rate at which we're going, the trajectory says that it might take 1,000 years before we catch up with that.
All right, hopefully we hope to catch up soon. The World Cup is around the corner.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.